goes out to anybody.
I love the station. It plays all my favorite music.
The most influential urban radio talk show live from the BXNY.
All right, what's going on, people? Welcome to Promo Radio 24/7. I'm Jess, coming to you live out of the Matrix Studios in the Bronx, the Matrix Studios Network. Today's show is being brought to you by the Underground Music Awards. Make sure you log on to www.undergroundmusicawards.com. It is the biggest national award show for independent artists in the country. Past winners or alumni include Nicki Minaj, Machine Gun Kelly, Fred the Godson, Mano, and so many others. So make sure you log on to undergroundmusicawards.com. Check them out. Today's show, we have a special guest in the building. This gentleman, he goes by the name of Richie Biness. Richie Biness, all the way from Connecticut. We'd like to welcome him to Promo Radio. This is the Richie Biness Takeover. What's going on?
Not much. How's everybody doing out there? We're out here to do something special today.
All right.
I'm ready.
For sure. And you brought your crew with you.
Definitely. I got my man FEVAH right here.
FEVAH.
And I got my man Gwappa right over there.
Your boy Gwap, you know.
And you have a couple other members in the building. They'll be on a little later on.
Definitely.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For right off the bat, for people who are not familiar with Richie Biness, why don't you give them a little background? Let them know who you are, what you represent, and so forth.
Man, you know, I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm from CT, small town called a valley, man. If you're not from there, you don't know what it is, basically.
Right.
You know, like, small place, man. What I represent, I just represent the people. You know, everybody got a different struggle. Everyone can relate to someone else's struggle, so I represent that struggle as a whole. That's what I represent, man.
Okay. So that pretty much, because I wanted to follow that up in terms of your music, how would you describe your style and what is the whole philosophy of your movement?
My style is me, man. I can't really compare myself to anybody else. I don't feel like I sound like anybody. I feel like I just sound like me. Philosophy behind my music is just how I feel at that time. Whatever I'm feeling right there, it comes out.
Okay. And in terms of the music, who are some of your influences, whether known or unknown? You know, who inspired you to want to pick up the mic and write the lyrics you write and so forth?
Man, not gonna lie, back in the day when I was younger, Nelly and 50 Cent were like the biggest influences.
Okay.
But as I got older, I started getting into more like lyrical stuff. So I'm gonna say Cassidy, main influence. You got Fred the Godson, Jadakiss, of course, came off all that.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. All right, good. Now, tell us a little bit about, for people who are not familiar with the Connecticut experience as it relates to music, what's the music scene like out there in Connecticut? You know, we'll go.
I am the Connecticut music scene.
All right. That's how you're supposed to answer the question.
There is no Connecticut music scene. I am the Connecticut music scene.
We basically here to pave the way, because there's nobody that's from CT, let alone our towns that's even out there and on a big screen or even putting it down.
Definitely. You don't hear about
Trying to
anybody.
take it to that level.
A couple dudes out there, but no one's really doing anything really that's worthy.
Right.
Who's
Nobody
out
really
there doing
barking
their
that
thing.
noise like that.
But in terms of Connecticut, tell me a little bit about the talent out there. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of talent.
There's talent everywhere you go in Connecticut. Surprised by someone else every day coming up to me, knowing I rap, someone come up to me, start rapping.
Right.
Plenty of talent out there.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of unheard voices out there. But, you know, I mean, my team is my team, you know, us all together. But it's definitely a lot of dudes out there doing their thing. I feel
Industry
like
passes over on Connecticut. They look over
exactly.
us.
Right, because I was going to say, in terms of Connecticut, who's one of the, like, a known artist that we know that will probably emerge from there?
I mean, you got...
I'm sure there's been a couple.
You got Chris Webby.
Okay.
He came out. You know, you got the guy Young Blake out there. All that, but I'm not here to give anybody else promo.
No, I got you. But we just want to big up Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And let people know that there is talent. That's why you're here.
Who's out there that's making noise, definitely. You got Ty Henny.
Right.
Say a few. You got Quapo. You got, it's different names and teams out there. It's a lot. I don't want to leave nobody out, but it's just like a black cloud, because like a lot of y'all out here don't even know about them. But like in the town locally, they doing their thing.
They're doing their thing. Okay.
You know,
well, that's why we got you guys out here right now.
Yeah, we
because
definitely about to break the barrier down, though.
Because Richie is making an impact right now in Connecticut and beyond. And that's why we have you here.
Yes, sir, that's
all
what I'm
right?
trying to do.
Taking the universe.
Definitely. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go into your first song. We're going to give people a taste of that Connecticut experience, the Richie Biness experience. Why don't you, go into the first song? It's called My Mind. Set it up for the people, and we're going to go right into it.
Well, My Mind, it's a heartfelt track, about a female back in the day that broke my heart. But if you know me, you know this woman, and everyone can relate to this. Everyone's going through this problem with a female. That's pretty much it, man. It's what was on my mind.
There it is. It's called My Mind. We got Richie Biness in the building. Promo Radio 24/7. Let's go into it.
DJ Watt. Last of a death. CT, what's good?
Sometimes I catch myself smiling, just thinking of you. In my head, replaying this one vision of you. That little smirk you had after our first kiss, teasing so hard it made your eyebrows twitch. Remember, or is it just me? See, I was sober then. At least I thought I was. Well, here we go again. I got a girl now. I heard you got a man. You getting married too, so you got a plan. I remember we used to talk about it. We was young, no, I still thought about it. Talked about the names you had for your children, where you wanted to live, the exact freaking building. Damn, and I saw myself next to you. That's what I get for throwing pussy on a pedestal. And to think you got better with time. Well, shit, how come it's only you on my mind, girl? Sometimes I catch myself smiling, just thinking of you. In my head, replaying this one vision of you. That time you slept over, snuck right in the house, while my parents were right on the couch. Remember, we was young, no, I'm taking it back some years. We had fun, no, I ain't holding back no tears. Happy it happened, and glad that it's over, but I had to grow up. You see, I got a little older. I ain't mad at it. You did your thing, girl. I was looking for a fling, you want a ring, girl. I ain't searching for the answers, this ain't Bing, girl. I just always thought you was my queen, girl. Yeah, damn. You still come up in the conversation, maybe just a little jealous, but I ain't hating. They say this gets better with time. Well, how come it's only you on my mind, girl? How come it's only you? Sometimes I catch myself smiling, just thinking of you. In my head, replaying this one vision of you. You on top of me under you. You giving me dumb brain like summer students. I know that you know that I know that we go together perfectly. Do I miss you? Certainly. But to call you up, well, it ain't worth it, babe. From what I hear, you're happy now. Got a little change, and you flashing now. Plus we had a little fallout. So I'm just gonna ball out. It all seems like it was yesterday. You always knew that I felt this way. They said it gets better with time. When they lie, girl, you always on my mind.
It just keeps me entertained all day. It makes the day go by fast.
The most influential urban radio talk show live from the BXNY.
All right, welcome back. Promo Radio 24/7. I'm Jess here, and we have the Richie Biness takeover. And we just heard his song, and that's a real deep track right there, man. My Mind.
Yeah.
Just basically going off of what's on your mind and from a.
You know, everybody has those days. Sometimes,
Right.
just in your feelings those days. That was like, I usually don't make music like that, especially, with the auto-tune singing and all that. But
yeah.
that day I was just in my feelings, I guess.
Nah, it's a deep track, and it's a track that a lot of people could relate to.
Yeah.
And real quickly, the number, the number to call up here is 718-239-9200, 718-239-9200. If you want to call up and speak to Richie Biness. And let me ask you about the name. What's the whole significance behind the name?
Well, back in the day, my first name and my last name is RB, so they call me Richie B.
Okay.
So back in the day, I used to get in a lot of fights. So they said, Rich handles his business a lot.
Right.
Rich always handles his business. Don't mess with Rich. He handles his business. Everybody's talking. And I'm like, there's no I got no camaraderie with people I was messing with around at that time. So, man, I took the U.S. It was like a little metaphor. I took the U.S. out, took the us out.
Right.
So it was just Richie Biness after that.
I got you. Okay. Makes sense.
US
Makes
out
sense.
right there.
Okay. Now, that song, the song we heard, My Mind, was more like a personal song.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, let me, take us through the whole songwriting process. And I'm gonna ask this also to your crew members here as well. But you first. When you write, number one, first half, do you write the lyrics first, or do you have to hear the beat? And does the chorus come first or afterwards? And the second half of the question would be more or less, when you're writing music, do you write from personal experiences or experiences of your peers? So you can take the first part.
When I write, it's like I could be walking throughout the day, just walking down the street, and I could think of something. And I'm like, man, I'm going to put that on a song one day. But most of the time, I can hear a beat, and it's just whatever I base myself off that beat, I just come up with the hook. Sometimes I even just press record and I just say the melody I want and put the words onto the melody.
Oh, okay.
I just go, if I hear a beat, I go, and then I'll put the words into there that match with the melody and all that.
Okay.
So it's your first feel, like your first instinct. I always go my first instinct no matter what.
So sometimes the beat sets the vibe and the energy.
Yeah, definitely.
I tell you what, we're going to come back to that. We actually got a call. We're going to go to the call. Hello, caller. You're on the air, Promo Radio. What's going on?
Yeah, hello.
Hey,
I'm
how you doing?
Connecticut.
What's your name?
My name's DA3.
Okay. Hey, thank you for calling in, man. You got a question or comment?
I just want to give a shout out to Richie Biness. He out here, he holding it down, man. He represents for all of us out here working on the struggle, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I feel his music, man. It's in
Thank
my soul,
you, man. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, thank you, man. You got any other shout outs?
Man, I just want to shout out my Burger King fam. You know what I mean? I'm here within 7 days a week. You know what I mean? I'm out here looking out. I just want to shout out to my fam, man. That's all.
Oh,
no names. They know what it is.
Definitely.
Good looks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we like that. We like to hear the support, man. So we thank you for calling in.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
All right. Definitely. Once again, the number is 718-239-9200. 718-239-9200. We got Richie Biness and crew up here, definitely representing Connecticut. Give a call, give a call up here. And, so we were talking about the songwriting process, and now you answered the first part. The second part would be more or less, do you usually write from personal experiences or experiences from your peers, or is it more like fantasy themes or
Definitely,
or what?
95% of the time it's all personal.
Mm-hmm.
But, sometimes I have a friend come to me and be like, tell them what happened that day.
Right,
Tell them
right.
what happened that day. So, I throw in a little something for them just so they can listen to it.
Right.
I like making music for my friends, some of my friends can listen to. And,
Okay. Sounds good. Now let me ask a couple of other crew members here.
All right. FEVAH, by the way. FEVAH.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, FEVAH, tell us, your songwriting process. Do you have to hear the beat first, or you already have lyrics written, and do you come up with the chorus first, or what's the deal?
Well, it's like a little bit of both sometimes. Like certain times, when I'm trying to come up with a hook, more than likely I want to hear the beat, so I might try to ride out the melody or whatnot.
Right.
But certain times, because throughout the years, I'm from that era, just writing in the compositions. Now, I might write it put it in the phone. Or
Okay.
But I got bars that I write, like my verses. that comes different sometimes. Like sometimes it might go upon the beat,
Right.
Or I might just be in a certain zone at a certain tempo, and I just write it to that tempo.
Right.
But when it comes to hooks, I feel like it's best to hear the beat, because you want the hook to go with the beat.
Got you.
Know what I mean?
Got you. And yourself? You are an artist. What's your name again?
Your boy Gwappa.
There you
already
go.
know. What up, world?
Gwappa.
But as far as me, I write personal experience because I feel like that's the best way to interact with people. You know, you got to be able to touch a person. Like, you got to be able to relate to their situation. You know, so and with that being said, as far as with beat wise, when it comes to a song, it really don't matter, because as long as that beat touches me, I know for a fact I could guarantee make a hit out of that. So
right,
fair enough on that.
Definitely. And you should be able to hear a song, listen to a song, and relive someone's struggle, someone's pain, and someone's joy. That's great songwriting. You know what I mean? And so we definitely like the artists who can convey that. But I tell you what we're going to do right now, we're going to go into your next song, and it's called Slow Your Roll. I want you to set it up for the people.
We got Slow Your Roll out here featuring my man right here, FEVAH.
FEVAH.
It's just something to get hyped to, man. Sometimes people talk a little crazy out there. It's just something to check a couple people off.
All right.
Much,
All right. So let's get into it. This is the Richie Biness Takeover. Let's go into Slow Your Roll featuring FEVAH. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm getting money, but they know that dough. Give my chick a little work, and she hold that dough, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll. Got my mind, not my money, and my money bring me hoes. I feel the people eating some more, I'm a toast, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll, man. I feel the people hating, better slow they roll. I got 10 bad bitches, and they all damn hoes. Check some vibes, set a 5-year-old, set a 10 of mine. Uppercuts pick you up like Enterprise. Like dinner time, the way I'm eating. Finish lines, the way I'm beating. Getting line, your new girl not speaking. That's why she getting dick like every other weekend. Spanish bitch, you don't know Jesus. I'm too damn high, I'm like, oh, Jesus. I'm making with the gods, you rock a fake truth. There's a lot on my mind as I'm sipping Grey Goose. And they say fuck to me, well, I say fuck to them. Put them if they touching me, well, then we touching them. Get it how I get it, and I get it how I fucking can. Shit, I take a chain of slow bucks like Summer Jam. Cause slow money is better than no money. Y'all fight over pussy still, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm getting money, but they know that dough. Give my chick a little work, and she hold that dough, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll. Got my mind, not my money, and my money bring me hoes. I feel the people eating some more, I'm a toast, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll.
Better slow they roll, never so yayo. Shit, I wasn't born since a nigga, no J. Cole. They don't know about the nights when the dough came slow. See an unfamiliar face and let the whole thing go. It was real like that, it still is. You know the rules, a nigga kill my cat, I kill his dog, and fuck you, me, I block huggers, we block chokers. Niggas took over the market, stockbrokers, you cannot choke us. To the corner store, we the cornerstone. Not to mention we had the whole cornerstone. Ain't trying to rub it in like hydrocortisone, but at 14 was moving hydrocortisone. No twin siblings, came in the world on my own, so it's only right I die alone. Shit, I was born alone, play dumb but so clever. Not a bitch bone in my body whatsoever. Slow your roll, boy.
Yeah, I'm getting money, but they know that dough. Give my chick a little work, and she hold that dough, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll. Got my mind, not my money, and my money bring me hoes. I feel the people eating some more, I'm a toast, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll, man. If they talking beat, they better slow they roll.
It just keeps me entertained all day. It makes the day go by fast.
The most influential urban radio talk show live from the BXNY.
That's right, Promo Radio 24/7, and this is the Richie Biness Takeover. And we just heard Slow You Roll featuring FEVAH, who's here as well.
Definitely.
All right. And like I said, we had to have Richie up here because, you know, he's doing some major things. He's been featured in thesource.com and flexwetrust.com, allhiphop.com. He got some upcoming features in Hip Hop Weekly, XXL, the whole nine. So putting it on for Connecticut right now.
Definitely. CT, stand up.
All right. Yes. Now, let me tell you, let me ask you rather. Let me ask you about some of the producers you work with. Tell us a little bit about a couple of the producers you work with.
Pretty much, we produce everything that we do. Pretty much. As far as recording, mixing, and all that, I do that all myself. You know, I invested a lot of my money in buying a little home studio and all that. As far as beats or whatever, there's a couple local guys that, you know, we keep in contact with. Sometimes, you know, you run into YouTube, industry beats, but as far as all that, we usually take care of that by ourselves.
Okay.
Do everything straight from the core.
Nice, nice. And, yeah, so, and in terms of, you know, the beats and everything like that, when you say you guys construct, you pretty much put the production yourself, so you guys, would you consider yourself a beat maker or a producer? And what's the...
I consider myself more a producer than a beat maker, but I'm an artist first.
An artist first.
MC first.
Okay. Okay.
Like Kish said, a lot of dudes ain't MCs.
Okay. And what's some of the equipment that you use? Software equipment.
I use Studio One Pro. I got a MXL 4000, I believe, mic, KRK studio monitors. You know, pretty much basic stuff. Nothing crazy. Not a crazy budget, but we make it work.
Make it work. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is go down the line. I got a question in terms of the industry as it is right now. We're going to start with you, Richie, of course, but give us your take or your opinion on the current state of the music industry or in hip hop in particular. You know, and if there's one thing you could change about it, what would it be and why?
Well, I feel like there's always room for improvement, but right now, I feel like they're getting back to that old soulful grittiness that was missing, that we had back, let's say back in the 90s when it was first kicking off. But now there's some dudes out there that are just blabbering, other dudes that are bringing that old feel back that we really need. If I could change anything, I would just say put me in the game. That's all. That's the only thing I'm going to change.
All right. All right. Well, you know what? I always say this. You know, I always say this, even for the independent artists out there. If you're already making great music, which you are, and you're developing, you got got some fans in the movement, I feel that you're already in the game. You know what I mean? Because right now, the internet has leveled the playing field for the independent artists. So you're competing against those major artists, and your music can compete and is on the level of what some of those major artists are putting out.
Well, we just got to reach the masses then, that's all.
There you go.
Reach the masses.
All right. For sure, for sure. Let me ask you, FEVAH, the same question, man.
All right. Well, what you saying as far as a producer?
No, in terms of the industry as a whole.
I'm sorry.
Hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree with Richie as far as, like, I feel like they trying to bring the essence back, that golden era, that era when, you know, like when it was more from the heart, and instead of like, it's still, you know, they still making a lot of bouncy club joints, which I'm not knocking, but at the same time, like we need some raw talent, like as far as like you said, MCs, when it comes to just spitting that raw, just giving us something to hear, give us some chills, something that people could feel, relate. You know what I mean? Everybody party in club, but we want to be able to feel, like, you know what I mean? We want to feel something too. And I feel like that's what we bring to the table.
All right.
Yeah, so that's definitely what the game
is. Your take?
Me personally, you know, I feel like the game is watered down. It's a lot of one-hit wonders that's out there, you know, but the team that I'm with, you know, we capable of putting anything and everything out that's classics. Oh, by the way, I dropped my mixtape yesterday, you know, the Reagan era, you know, definitely go download that on thatpiff.com, audiomac.com, livemixtapes.com. But, you know, you got to be able to touch the supporters. You got to be able to touch the people. If you can't touch the people, then what are you really speaking on, like, you know?
Right. Exactly. Okay. And any Young Thug fans here? Nah, I just
Definitely not.
Nah, I just
Definitely
you
don't
know, he got.
condone in that.
I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna specifically throw any
I
shade
listened
on
to the
him or
album,
any
though. The
other
album's all
artist. You know, but in terms of not talking about anything else from his you know, his image, but in terms of his style, some people said, you know, it was a little bit innovative, you know, even though, you know, some people couldn't make out what he was saying and all of that. Who do you feel or is bringing the innovation right now, or do you guys feel you're bringing some kind of innovation to the table?
I mean, we're definitely bringing something to the table. We're definitely bringing something different. But as far as that, you know, I like the underground New York scene they got with the Nino Mans, the P's they got.
Yep. Nice.
Fred the Godson. You know, I'm into the underground.
Definitely.
More.
Right. Definitely. And you know, that's where it really is, like where real hip hop is right now.
Yeah.
You know, and this last question before we go into your next song, what's your take on what some people say? Well, cats from the East Coast, well, they consider the tri-state area, the East Coast, New York, Connecticut, and Jersey. In terms of like down south beats, when you hear, you know, artists from up here constantly jumping on beats from the South, do you feel that they're expanding their brand, or you feel they're selling out? What's your take on it? Because there's two different schools of thought.
You got to be diverse, and you got to remain relevant.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, down south beats is relevant. More power to them if they want to hop on that. But it's whatever they've got to feel for. If you feel it, then do it. You can't tell someone they can't feel something.
All right, good answer. Your take?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the South thing, like I don't knock anybody that does it, cause I mean that's what's banging in the clubs and all that. I mean, people like to go out, but I mean sometimes you gotta have your limitations. So you just got. I feel it's all about creativity. You gotta switch it up. You don't want to keep sounding the same on everything, like, cause people get tired of that and they just be like next. I mean, you gotta give them something they're not getting.
Okay. Like I said, there's different schools of thought on that. Mm-hmm. Your take on it?
I definitely agree with Rich and Fev. You know, you got to be diversified with it. You know, even though I don't condone it, I support it. But you know, I definitely got to give a huge shout out to Fab and Jadakiss and Styles for bringing that East Coast flavor back, because they definitely bringing it back right now.
Right.
They definitely bringing it back.
Definitely. Round of applause for them.
Definitely.
All right. So what we're about to do right now, we're about to go into your last joint. It's called Still Me. We're going to come back, talk a little more, and then we're going to get into a freestyle session, so stay tuned. Yes. Set it up for the people. Tell us about Still Me.
Yes. Still Me, man. This is being real, man. Featuring my band FEVAH and Sue Surf. You know, you might see him on the Smack Battles. That's with Joe Butters. Here we go.
Let's do it.
This shit. What? Real talk. Let me zone right quick. Let me get it. Follow. Life of a nomad, single mom's no dad. So sad, all I could do was vent to my notepad. Older cousin gave me a bundle, but it was nothing much. Couple bucks, barely enough to buy me a button up. Tim's got a fucking skull, tired of the hand-me-downs. Looking at my pops like, what the fuck you gon' let me now? Freshman year, but not a damn thing fresh. Like I done been around the world in these Air Force jets. Sick and tired of the bus stop. Tired of convincing these fiends my cane is fire and they must cop. And I'm knowing it can get better. I know it's more than life than 3 hots in a cop. Stress open and get a letter, cause God is in me, but the devil is too. While my heart is friendly, yet I have my devilish move. Like a part of me's empty, a major artery kidney, but somehow I'm a leveling through. You better believe it, nigga.
Man, they been hate, try and kill me. After all that's happened, man, I'm still me. Take a walk through my life, this the real me. Ain't nothing changed, I'm still me. Man, they been hate, try and kill me. After all that's happened, man, I'm still me. Take a walk through my life, this the real me. Ain't nothing changed, I'm still me. My trials and tribulations and my wildest situations. Rising from the pavement, child stuck inside a matrix. Serving all the addicts, money stuffed inside a basement. Moving more rocks in the goddamn mason. Same shit, every day, same goddamn face. Hit me on the jack, meet him in the same damn place. Mind racing, but shit, I swear I love this lifestyle. The day's quiet, but you know my night's wild. It all changed when they caught me at the red light. They was coming for my scalp like some headlights. Pulled me out the V and beat me with the streets, married to hip hop. Learn to squeeze, I let it go until a clip drop. Heavy metal, put the beat up in a slip knot. Heath Ledger, no joke, it ain't tryna go before my shit drop. Groupie bitches say my shit hot. I say, well, I don't say much before I get top. The game's in a ziplock. I mean it's backed up. These bitches try and bag us. 100 dimes bagged up. I stuff it till the bag busts. I might be off beat, but you clearly get what I'm saying. Just pay attention, keep up. Come on. These Molly be a roller coaster. Soda white all summer. Add the cola coca. Cops come, you better flush. God know your poker. Hotter than the projects. The hook colder than Nova Scotia. Ask me what I'm doing, chiller. Hey, ask me what I'm doing, chiller.
Man, they been hate, try and kill me. After all that's happened, man, I'm still me. Take a walk through my life, this the real me. Ain't nothing changed, I'm still me. Man, they been hate, try and kill me. After all that's happened, man, I'm still me. Take a walk through my life, this the real me. Ain't nothing changed, I'm still me.
Me entertained all day. Makes the day go by fast.
The most influential urban radio talk show live from the BXNY.
Okay, you are tuned in to Promo Radio, coming to you live out of the Matrix Studios. And we just heard Still Me. That was Richie Biness featuring Sue Surf. And like you said, you may know Sue Surf from the battles, the MC battles. And that was a real deep track right there. Real introspective, real deep. Definitely another banger that a lot of people can relate to. Definitely.
That's what we try to put out. Relatable music.
Definitely. Now, why don't you give people some contact info, not necessarily your number or email, but a social network or website where they could get in contact with you.
You can hit me up on Instagram, Richie Biness. You can hit me up on Twitter at Richie_B203. Add me on Facebook, Richie Biness. I'm everywhere. Just Google me, man. I'm everywhere.
Definitely. So make sure you reach out to him. And why don't you give some last minute shout outs? You know, people you want to shout out.
I want to shout out my little bro Nathaniel. Shout out Big Buff. Shout out Mom Duke, Cheryl. Shout out my girl Cheyenne. Shout out Swaggy P. Shout out my boy Fresh with the tech. Shout out Mr. Only for the Summer, Mr. Set It Off. That's all I got.
Any shout outs?
I want to shout out the whole New Haven, the whole Elm City. I know what it is. There's a lot of names to name. But hi, Mom, you know, family. And my kid, Sharad, Markel, Mari. Do it for y'all. I'm going hard.
All right.
You know, I want to shout out God first and foremost for, you know,
for sure.
Making this whole thing happen. You know, I got to shout out Mom for even birth for me, man, for even being on this mic right now, you know. I want to shout out the team. Shout out New Haven, man, we here.
All right.
Shout out Sultan. Shout out Sultan, my homie Sultan.
All right. For sure. Yeah, so big shout out to all of Connecticut out there. Richie Biness in the building, representing Connecticut with his crew. And we've come to a time in the show where we're going to set it down with the freestyle session. They said throw on any beat, and they're going to kill it. So, you know, the freestyle battles, or the freestyle sessions, rather, up here at the Matrix, they're notorious. So, you know, they say they're going to live up to it. They're about to do their thing. So we're going to cue in the engineer. He's about to put on the beat, so let's do it. Promo Radio 24/7. This is the freestyle session, the Richie Biness takeover. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start that off, Richie B.
Listen, I used to wake up and grind. I was busting moves. I was sick of this life. I needed something new. I brought my homie in the mix so that I could trust the dude. And my man still told like instruction boots. Now my goons gotta nail you, loot your paraphernalia, stomp you to your legs, stop working like Professor Xavier. Man, they kicking indoors, sticking the board. Homie got smoked like a cig in the store. That's bars over heads, like a power clean. Y'all bit about your chips, that's sour cream. Dudes hitting my line cause the powder clean. I done wet more bitches in a shower scene. Beef, I follow where the man goes. I yell Vincent, everybody in the van goes. He gets handled and trampled. I just turn that beef to canned food, man. I'm harder than your regular, sick in the mind, but a part of me irregular. This alpha and omega, bro, my halo filled with angel dust. You know what it is, like Biggie said, I'm dangerous, I swear. I'm a terrible person, I promise. This nice smile is just a diversion. All you see is a white kid, a little whiter than virgin. I'm washed up, not just fresher than some laundry detergent. I'm lurking, flirting with death. I'm hot, swerving the bands. I'm out in the town, curtain the friends. I'm making moves with the G's. Can't make a fool out of me. I hunched the back of this thing and never gave her a ring. You know the boy's a king. I took dudes right under my wing. I called some guineas in the city. Bada boom, bada bing.
Hey, yo, back on the block now, where I get guap now. All these niggas snitching, wearing wires on the block now. One shot, hop, skip, the shit is like block out. Get guapa all in here, shell in there, that's a souvenir. Hope you brought your scuba gear, see you gonna be snoozing there. Shit, it's amazing what a barrel to a barrel do. Blend with my 40 or handle it like the sorties, that's banana clips. Or I could roll with my little shorty, that's my Nina. Get nature, fuck around and get naughty. Or I could cremate you, 3/8 you left snoring. Niggas talking, I really don't wanna hear it. Fuck around and Nina, really be fucking clearing. Niggas don't wanna be.
Listen, the game, I made it mine with no date or time. I'm about to hit you a New Haven state of mind. My town far from delicate, growing up in a town inside of Connecticut. New Haven, but then the mirror spells out never win. Get it? Never win. Can I say it any clearer? It's evidence. People come to the town, they think it was heaven sent. They think the Yale and everybody out here is hella rich, but they don't see the side that's devilish. Children that fall victim to negligence, that shit is irrelevant. Listen, half the time, dude, some of us never win. It's so crazy, dog, I could go on forever and I think I need to switch up my residence, but then again it's in my heart, so fuck it, this shit is embedded in. That's all cool, it's late night, no letterman, and if it's a problem, tell them dudes to let them in, get them in. Any problem, you don't want it with us, you could bring 100 spitters, guarantee they fucking quit us. They don't want to come against us, we be the top team. Who you know fucking with Gwappa and Richie B plus Steve, that's like motherfucking Friday the 13th. Guess what, nigga? Nightmare in the Elm coming. So when they come to beef, we sending them shells dumping. They better be fast runners, boy, they could be blast gunners. And this off the top head, nigga. Fuck it, this half from the head. I had to do that cause my battery dead. I couldn't even read the phone shit. I let the chrome spit, get you in your home's hit, get your dome lit, dome flip. That's light though.
The bro fever.
Yeah.
Wow. That was the warm up. Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah. Opportunity be knocking, that's word of action Bronson. But I'll even settle for a 7 just to stick my cock in. Well, if there ain't no other option, I'll even dog it with no condom. Cause all the magic blow through snow like Jimmy Cochran. Yeah, let me catch it though. Go Gwappa.
Hey yo, the time is now, you live and you learn. When we gon' grow up, as far as mama concerned, you gotta learn that there's no allowance to burn. You gotta go and get that guap before a problem occur. Just imagine the whole situation reversed. If you were the parent that was screaming them words, screaming go and get a job, problems not up on the curb. You need to open your eyes, stop following the birds. Damn, don't you wanna have a condo in the burbs? Life can't be fixed at McDonald's where you work. Spend the most of what you earn just to tote up on the perk. But soon you gon' learn just to focus, go to work. You'll be bummy on the streets, no food and go berserk. New money on new sneak shit, fucking with your nerves. Too much for you to eat or even settle for a hearse. Why do things in life seem better when they worse? I got a 9 to 5 just to stay out of trouble, but the same 9 to 5 brought the 9 for the buckle. Damn, now how the fuck I'm supposed to stay out of trouble? The only thing that keep me mellow was the bass in the trouble. When I was younger, we used to pump and bass in the ghetto, and any nigga who hated, he was tasting that metal. Shit was getting too real, had to vacate from the ghetto. Chopping rocks the block was how I'm face to face with the devil. Day to day in the tussle, taking kick over muscle. My wicked bait was the shuttle. Hazy days of vanillas that's getting high with the fellas. Now all of these niggas jealous. Half of these niggas telling just happened to make me better, nigga. Woo, listen. Feel me?
Okay. FEVAH. Listen. Listen, when it's beef, I'm asking niggas how much it costs to have a bite. You shook telling niggas you lost your appetite. None of y'all fellas want it. Shit, if I dump at you, you gon' wish you fitted. Had one of those little propellers on it. And I ain't tossing no heat, cause I'ma snipe your bitch ass from off the roof while you crossing the street. Trying to floss your feet, pull you out your shit, leave the blood in. Look like you spilled spaghetti sauce on your seat. Fuck your wifey while you picking your daughter up. Then wait till she leave the room to put my dick in the water cup. Bitches like, oh, he fouled. That's on the North Court. In and out of court, I took Kobe style. Fiends line up to the door like they got a prescription. And when I say they'll be right back, it's not a prediction. But it's getting too hot in the kitchen. So I gave him my number until I found another spot I could pitch it. How you screaming about banging a tech? I put two in your throat. Look like somebody stuck fangs in your neck. Shit, ain't nobody busting off at the sky. Nigga, this ain't New Year's Eve or the 4th of July. Don't be surprised when them cop killers rip through that weak Teflon vest. And niggas think you won a wet t-shirt contest. Trust me, you gon' know I'm out of ammo. When I empty off on your daughter while she's blowing out her candles. Shotty pump, damn, that probably throw out her sandals. Best friend standing there, not knowing how to handle. Nah, for real, I ain't even done yet. It's still early, I ain't even seen the sunset. Niggas talking beef, I ain't even get my gun yet. Nigga disrespectful, I ain't even smack his son yet. And I don't mean to disrespect children and women, but it's cool cause I heard they got K's in the building. We running inside, we taking it over. If it's beef your man, I'ma see him next. And we gon' hold this shit down while we on DSN. I meant to say DMX, the way I flip your bitch PMS.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's just light though, man.
Wow.
We here, man. CT, man. What up?
They definitely lived up to everything. Like we have the notorious freestyle sessions here in the Matrix and Connecticut. They definitely just killed it right there. Another classic freestyle session right here.
Thanks for having us.
Definitely.
I appreciate the love, man, too.
You know, definitely. So once again, we'd like to thank you guys for coming through. Again, today's show is being brought to you by, or was brought to you by, Underground Music Awards. So make sure you log on to that. Underground Music Awards coming September 2015 at BB King's in Times Square. So make sure you log on to www.undergroundmusicawards.com. This was the Richie Biness Takeover Connecticut. Definitely stand up.
Thank you.
Definitely got to be proud.
One quick statement before we go out. I just want to say, I want y'all to go out and get that Reaganera, that Gwappa just dropped yesterday. That's out. Richie B got Last of a Dead Breed. That's out. And I got Flu Season Volume 1. That's out. Nightmare in the Elm coming soon, though.
All classics, man. Go cop
DJ
that,
Watts, man. Shout out DJ Watts for hosting the last project.
Definitely. That's how you do it, and that's how we go. How it goes. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We want to thank the legendary damatrixstudios. I'm Jesse Jess, Promo Radio 24/7. We'll see you next time. Peace.